Love, light, and happy Saturn Day. I am iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on your Saturn-ruled, Esu-venerated Saturn Day. And we're all on the hangover of Valentine's Day on this 15th of February, 2025, with the day vibing on Obatala's 8. So there is some purification going on at the Crossroads today, as it is Ojo Abameta, or Day of Three Resolutions. So pick out three things in your life that you want to do better with and start honoring Eshu and simply making better choices. Ashe. And it's a huge balance in energy because Obatala deals a lot with the crown energy, whereas Shu's kind of down there in your loins, the root versus the crown chakra, right? All of this is going on with tonight's moon is waning in the seventh house of Libra. So let's create more of a balance there. And we do that by keeping in mind that our spirit self is there to keep our ego self from becoming a savage, while our ego self is there to keep our spirit self from getting trampled on. It is what it is. Ashe. Anywho, if you've been listening to the Mothership all day today, then you started out at 12 a.m. with some root chakra sleep meditation, followed by your 6 a.m. cosmic weather forecast. Then we had the rising Bembe to Eshu right before we got to Crossroad stories, as told through classic hip hop. And here's what you get each and every Saturn day that you tune in to rotation 6 of the Mothership's 7 orbits. Check it out. And we are back. So, if you are listening at the 6 a.m. hour, then 6 a.m., I'm sorry, it's 12 o'clock noon. If you are watching this on Facebook, that's my bad. If you are watching this on Facebook, then you know the drill. And that means that the player is right there waiting on you to tune in to Crossroad Stories as told through classic hip hop. And you can just tune in and jam out with me, whether you're in your office, in your car, in your workspace, chilling at the house, or anywhere you've got an internet connection. You can beam up and join me so we can become one cosmic nation under a divine groove. Make sure you check me out on my Saturday page today, the Justice Intersection, because I finally got my thoughts in order to address this iconic Super Bowl performance brought to us by our brother Kendrick Lamar. This man shifted the whole planetary axis of hip hop in 13 minutes. So make sure you join me so I can give my spill on that, because I had to marinate on that, swirling all the flavors before I spoke on what I needed to say about it. So it's cooked, it's here, it's done, it's ready. So make sure you check it out. And you'll see the written version on my Saturn Daily blog, the Jester's Intersection. So there's one of 7 spaces where I like to drop my flavorful writings for those of you that enjoy flavorful readings. And just like Wednesday, Saturn Day is Trey Day on the Mothership. So if you haven't already joined the Trey Nation, then go ahead and hook on up with that so that you can be a part of Stephanie Coleman's One Woman magazine like I'm a one woman radio station. Boy, the girls are just out here doing it. And I am available for readings and spiritual counseling sessions until 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Speaking of, I'm going to take a quick break. And when I come right back, we will be having our Saturn Daily Open Book Cartomancy read brought to you by the good old fashioned poker deck, which was the original tarot anyway. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and here is what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit. 222.9 The Mothership congratulates Trey Magazine on 15 years of media excellence. So make sure you visit thetraymag.com, that's TREMAG.com, to read, to shop, to explore, and to find more information on how you can be a part of the Trey Nation as we manifest more, many, many more media excellence years to come. Ashe. And we are back, so let's get to it. Ibariwa, Guushu, Ila Orun, Iwa Orun. So Saturdays I use the original tarot deck, which is the Cartomancy or the playing card deck, poker deck. So we already got cards popping out. The cards are already talking. So let's see what they got to say. Oh, flipping them, dropping them, barely even. Oh, okay. All right, okay. All right, okay. Let me open this up now. Oh, shoot. Oh, Deuce's Wild Tarot read straight up, because on my East hand, I have the Two of Clubs, which is the original Two of Wands. So it looks like y'all got a choice to make here, because today does vibe on Obatala. Esu is the Crossroad. And with the Two of Wands here, you're being given two different options as to where to use and put your magic. This is in the form of a new business offer, a new partnership, or even a new relationship. But on the West hand, you got the Two of Diamonds, which is a Two of Pentacles, which means that you make the right decision here, you're going to end up in abundance here. And for some reason, I'm getting the vibration because we're coming off of Valentine's Day hangovers. This is speaking to maybe an intimate connection, divine union, something along that line. You got to choose wisely, though, because underneath the East hand to the Two of Clubs is the Seven of Spades inverted. So you're making it away from people who plan to create partnerships with you just for the purpose of stealing from you, either monetarily, energetically, or both. And underneath the West hand, you're coming into a Three of Diamonds position here. So what the Crossroads are saying to you today is be very mindful of who you are connecting with. Be very mindful of who you're building your future with. And this is why Obatala Energy 8 Infinity is standing at the crossroad today, because you got some major decisions to make, and it's not going to come in the form of a huge, contract signing or anything like that. I see this decision coming in the form of a very, very subtle choice, because oftentimes we don't realize that it's the smallest, most subtle choices that make the biggest differences. So choose wisely out there and choose from your spirit as opposed to from your desire, because the two cards that popped out are the Eight of Clubs and the Ace of Spades. Now, in the Cartomancy deck, the Ace of Spades is the All Hell Break Loose card. This is the Oya card. This is death, transformations. This is And death doesn't always necessarily mean someone's physically going to die. I mean, the death of a cycle, death of a thinking, death of a relationship, death of a connection, death of intentions. So if you are a karmic, if you're a person that doesn't mean somebody any good deep down and you know it, you're being told up front that your shit's not going to work. So please stop and surrender to your Obatala energy before you get an example made out of you. If you are somebody who is surrounded by karmics, you are being told to choose wisely because you will be tempted with your desires. With the eight of clubs here, which is the original eight of wands, and this one shows up upright. This is communication coming in, and communication coming in about some major changes, major endings that's going to lead to new beginnings. And with this, you have to choose wisely when you're faced with this new information, as well as these two-way crossroads here, because the Joker, the ultimate trickster, Esu himself, is at the bottom of the deck. Choose the path of divinity so that you don't get played for the divine, okie doke, because that's an ass bite on a whole other level. I'm going to leave that where it is. There's my general message. Should you need a personal read, then give me a call at 314-200-0368. I am iiiYansaje Muse, and this is Radio for the Road Less Traveled. 222.9 the Mothership, and you are listening to The Ortbit. Resist my temptations, pass my tests, and I'll give you the keys to higher doors. Esu, the Saturn Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutiq. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we are back. So you babies know the drill. I got to get back on up to the mothership to cook up more of this music, mystics, and mojo. And if you are enjoying that music, mystics, and mojo, then go ahead and sow a seed of support until I get these membership packages ready. Solopreneurship is real. And you know, I feel kind of funny about it because in a sense, it is kind of like single motherhood, only I didn't birth a baby, I birthed a radio station. But anyway, I don't overthink that. Today's channeled song is the perfect crossroad energy between Obatala's holiness and Esu's choices and temptations. Here's Tupac with From the Don Illuminati album, Blasphemy. This is 222.9 the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 the Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching.